you want to go in life with God, you may stay stuck. And that brings me to relationship, the tabernacle. When we talk about the tabernacle, it's 3 layers to the tabernacle. So you know what? You come through the door. Jesus is the door. So when you come in through that door, there's the outer court, right? So now you're in the outer court. And in that outer court, that's where the majority, I'm telling you, the majority of people stay. Why? Because they come in from back there, listening to all of that ignorance, but they never fully come into the deep relationship of God because they're afraid. And then they meet so many other people. The bulk of people who have heard the word, they stay stuck in that outer court. In that outer court is still foolishness, it's still ignorance mixed with, I believe God. But they never come in. When you come into the next layer, when you really say yes to God, you go into that next layer. That's the inner court. In that inner court, that's where there's the brazen laver and the brazen altar. On the altar, your flesh is removed. What is that flesh that I'm talking about? I'm talking about that ignorance, that knowledge, everything that created your mindset to believe a certain way. All of that is burned right there. Now, in the natural, that's what they did when they were sanctifying, burning the animals back when. On that altar, they would burn the flesh of the animal, and what was left is what they sacrificed, right? So that's what God is doing. He's taking away all of that ignorance that once ruled your life. And then after all of that is being shed off of you by more and more knowledge, he's feeding you with so much knowledge, and he's burning off all the ignorance. Then he washes you. He cleanses you in the blood, in the word. I mean, all of it is still the word of God. And then you go through that washing. And after you go through this washing, then you go into the next level. And that next level is when you go through that door that is broken. He opened it up. Jesus opened it up that everybody may enter in. But again, they don't hear it. Anywho, you come in right there. You're being fed. You're being fed with the word. God said, I put my words in your mouth. When I put my words in your mouth, the light illuminates off of you. Have you ever seen somebody that they just